Alrighty guys, so today we are going to be working on our deep squat and working on that for our functional movements training that we will be having shortly. Today I have Seth here and we are going to be doing a TRX assisted deep lunge. So what I'm going to have you do, I'm going to have you fully extend the TRX for me out here. Thank you. And then I want you to go into your deep squat, keeping your chest up and hinging at your hips, okay? Perfect, and come back up for me. Alright guys, so today we are going to be working on a toe touch progression to help with hamstring mobility and also with hip mobility as well. So I have Emily here with me today, and Emily, I'm going to have you have your heels on the end of this Bosu ball real quick for me. Thank you. And now what I'm going to have you do is extend your arms all the way up. Deep breath in, chin to chest, and fully extend forward, touching your toes. And you can come back up for me. And now I'm going to have you switch and have your toes on the Bosu with your heels on the ground. I'm going to have you do the same thing.
Today we're going to be doing a cable bar assisted deadlift with Mallory here, and she's going to face away from the cable, and we are going to have your feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to move the bar over from a high cable, and you're going to see points of contact behind your back with this hand up and your left hand underneath. And then when you're ready, brace your core and hinge at the movement of your hips and go down. And then you're going to keep doing this as many times as you feel needed. Today we are going to demonstrate some ankle mobility with a half kneeling torso flexion. And so you're going to start with your foot directly underneath your knee, and your back leg is going to be bent going towards the left side of your body. And so he's going to start having a kettlebell just hanging in his arms, which means to add a little bit of weight. And what you're going to do, Seth, is you're going to hinge and hinge your left leg forward and then come back.
We feel that.
And then you can do that as many times as he feels needed. And then when he's done, you can stop and switch to the next leg.
Hey guys, today we've got an exercise for Mallory that's going to help with her core stability, her ankle mobility, and most important, her shoulder strength and mobility. So this is a get up with ankle rotations. So Mallory, I'm going to have you start from the lying position on your side on this mat that we have here. Taking care, so you might want to scoot onto this side of the mat because you are going to roll over that way. So when you roll over, I want you to have your right foot planted and your knee bent. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then you're going to keep the kettlebell in your right hand because that's the shoulder that we're going to be working on strengthening and keeping mobile through this exercise. Okay, so Mallory, will you roll over and keep your left leg extended and your right leg flexed? Awesome. And I see that you're already keeping that shoulder strong, pushing through that kettlebell, feeling your core tighten. So now you're going to lift up your left leg and do some ankle rotations there. So this is one of those exercises that kind of hits all facets that we need. This is going to work on that ankle mobility for our squats and other limiting factors that deal with ankle mobility, and then also keeping our shoulders strong by using a weight such as this small kettlebell. If Mallory felt comfortable, we can up the weight with the kettlebell, but right now we're going to keep it where she is right now. All right, Mallory, how does that feel?
It feels good.
She said it feels good. Wonderful. So now you're going to lower that leg back down, put the kettlebell across your chest, and roll back over. Hey guys, Today we're going to be helping Emily out with her ankle mobility. So Emily's been having problems with her squatting technique. And so a lot of times we see one of the limiting factors in squatting is ankle mobility. So today we have an exercise that is going to help Emily out with that ankle mobility. This is going to be a half kneeling exercise, and then Emily is going to be working on having some dorsiflexion by driving her knee forward. So Emily, I'm going to have you use this dowel to support yourself and then get into a half kneeling position, sort of like this right here, okay? Taking care to make sure that you're really supporting yourself with this dowel. We have Emily in this half kneeling position in the proper setup position. We're going to make sure that her leg is in line with the dowel. So scoot your foot forward just a little bit more. There you go. And then to do the exercise, make sure you're supporting yourself on the dowel. You're going to drive your knee forward so that your knee is in line with the dowel, outside of the dowel. Do you feel that dorsiflexion right there? Wonderful. So Emily can do as many reps of that as she feels comfortable. It's a low impact exercise that can really help with ankle mobility and making sure that you're able to get that proper depth on your squats.